Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with some news about what's to look forward to for the rest of this week and a teaser for some changes that are coming to ships in Alpha 3.10 at the end of this month. It is still Alien Week, so that means a variety of Alien ships in the RSI store are available until Friday to purchase. In the future, with the little events like this that are just sales, I would actually like to see ships like this, if it's an Alien Week or whatever, go free for rent on rental terminals in-game. Just have them available on the rental kiosks. Doesn't need to be a big event or anything, can just be bam, have these available. I think that would help sales, and I think that would allow players to have the opportunity to try them before they buy, and also just try them during an event to make it feel a bit cooler. Later today, Wednesday, we're going to see a comlink covering flight and combat changes for Alpha 3.10, so a post from CIG. Also, the Banu are going to give us a special message as well, according to CIG. I have no idea what that's going to be, if it's something in lore. Maybe it's a cool ship sail thing, another new Banu vehicle, or it could just be, just a bit of fluff. We'll find out soon. For Thursday, we have an alien-themed episode of Inside Star Citizen, looking at the Asperia Scythe and Glaive and Blade. Now, the Scythe and Glaive have yet to be updated in the Persistent Universe to their new Squadron 42 versions, so hopefully we should see that soon in-game, but there's also going to be a feature sprint report in that Inside Star Citizen. This Friday at 3 PM UTC is a Star Citizen Live that's going to focus on the sounds of Star Citizen as well. So Alien Week ends on Friday the 19th. If you are looking to pick up a Banu Merchantman or another alien ship, then you have a limited time to do that. They will be on sale again in the future, but the Banu Merchantman might go up in price. That said, all ships are going to be available in-game at some point, and the Banu Merchantman is very much a ship that is not in active development at the moment, so it's going to be a long while before it's in-game. Alpha 3.10 is in EVOCATI currently as well, and if the tests go well, we could see it go to wider PTU by even this weekend or early next week. Talking about Alpha 3.10 though, there are various updates coming to that patch with the flight and combat model, as well as some ships getting updated, rebalanced in many ways. So we saw a post on the Apoa Cartu Al, so the Xi'an Cartu Al. It's going to see a few changes, and that's also going to give us a few hints at the methodology that CIG are using for 3.10 and balancing some other ships as well. So the Cartu Al is a light attack craft from the Xi'an military, and is always intended to be highly maneuverable. As such, it forgoes the traditional main thruster for an array of maneuvering thrusters on articulated rigs. The flight changes coming in Alpha 3.10 led to a few modifications to the ship. Ship handling. They've applied unique handling characteristics to the Cartu Al that are especially apparent when flying in atmosphere. The pitch behaviour has been almost doubled and now utilises the alien ship design to rebalance the rotations in all directions. While normal ships tend to have a drastically different pitch acceleration versus roll versus yaw, they've balanced the Cartu Al to excel in all three. Defense. They've identified some weaker areas of the ship that resulted in parts breaking off more easily, which crippled the handling. The hit points for the 4 joint pieces holding the ship's wings have now been buffed. The default shield was originally a stealth type component that didn't allow for a lot of damage to be absorbed before the shield faces were compromised. That's been changed to a higher grade industrial item to improve resistance. Offense. Weapons wise, the Cartu Al was at a disadvantage for a large light ship, which in conjunction with the above mentioned issues meant it would receive more damage than it was able to handle and return effectively. To compensate for this, the hardpoint size has been increased from size 3 to size 4, and the default loadout changed to a gimbaled size 3 item. This allows players to make use of gimbals and auto gimbal modes to increase hit chance, and for those that don't want to do that, they can swap it for fixed size 4s. That gives the Cartu Al a huge amount more DPS and makes it significantly more viable, at least on paper. And it's going to be interesting to see how it sort of works into the new tweaks and balances to the flight model, and how the Cartu Al and other ships just sort of like work in the new flight model tweaks and changes and combat changes. It's going to be really interesting. I'm really hoping that 3.10 genuinely brings the game to a more competitive PvP / enjoyable combat experience, because they need to really nail that down. They need to get that in an amazing state before they release Squadron 42, because otherwise, if the space combat isn't satisfying in Squadron 42, what's the point of the game? I mean, I know it's going to be a beautiful like story experience, but its roots and its core are a spiritual successor to Wing Commander, and it needs to hit that perfectly with that combat. But we'll have to wait and see what's going on with 3.10, and I'm really looking forward to that post later today that should cover some of those changes in 3.10. And that's it for this video. I'm interested to know what you think of the updates to the Car2 Owl. Do you think lots of other ships will see updates for 3.10 live as well? Are you looking forward to the flight model and combat updates? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you want to get involved in my channel giveaway as well, it's for a Prowler. It was given to me by Cloud Imperium. Thanks very much for that. All you got to do is comment on any of my videos made during June to be in for a chance of winning that. Also, lots of shill links down below. If you're looking for a VPN, NordVPN's there. Bam, click on that, use that. Discounts, boom, VPN, better than a free service. And also Shadow gaming PCs for using the power of the internet and leveraging there, so that you don't have to own your own gaming PC. You can just use a subscription service there, which could save you a lot of money. It means you don't have to maintain your own hardware. Boom.